man. Can you hear me?
I can.
Oh, awesome.
How's it going?
It's going pretty good, dude. I just got a new laptop, so I was worried that I'd have some snafus with the microphone and the camera, but I'm glad it's working.
What'd you end up getting?
Got a Inspiron 13.
Okay.
So yeah, I just need it for Word and Photoshop, basically.
Okay. Cool. Well, we started recording, I guess, as soon as you came on. So, and you can kind of do whatever because really the audio is what's going to end up being used. So,
Okay.
yeah. So we got Daniel Dockery here on the podcast today, man. Appreciate you coming on. I guess to start off, what would you consider what would you consider your job is these days? What is it that you do?
I'm a writer, researcher, social media editor, regular editor, and anything else that I'm needed for at crack.com.
Okay.
And I'm a freelance writer for a few other places.
Do you still do some stand up?
Every once in a while.
Okay.
It's usually I usually only do stand up every when somebody Facebook messages me like, you got to come out this evening. You should come out and try it again. And I'm like, all right. So I go out and I try it, and then I'm like, we'll do that again next year. So
do you consider yourself a comedian or just a writer more than a comedian, I guess? Who has funny things to say?
Geez. I'm probably writer if you look at my day-to-day.
Right.
But I guess comedian on the days that I go up there. Person.
What got you into the writing side of things? Because what was your major while you were in school? If people don't know, we knew each other back in college, and started on the same leadership and service floor during our freshman year. But how did you get into the writing thing? Was that something that you were trying to do, or is it kind of something fell in your lap?
Well, I majored in electronic media broadcasting.
Okay.
Which had some stuff to do with writing, but a lot of stuff to do with like video, which I'm like in TV production, which I'm okay at,
right?
Audio production, which I'm terrible at. And the summer after I graduated, had a lot of spare time. I was doing an internship, and that was fun. But I had a lot of time when I got home, and I'd moved back in with my parents for a little bit, and I just had a lot of free time, so I started a blog. And for about a week, it was typical, like, today I had dinner, then I went to sleep. And then I decided, like, I want to turn this into like a comedy article thing. So I erased all the personal stuff and just kind of made it into more of a portfolio, because I had scripts that are like comedy scripts that I wrote in college, but there was no place that, someone with no experience that I could really send them off to. And there were a lot of websites that I really liked that I eventually wanted to write for. So I made a blog into a portfolio and started sending it out to places. And eventually people, after a lot of no's, somebody said yeah. And that's how I got started. Just kept writing for more and more places and adding more to my resume, and then sending that out every few months when I wanted to write for a new place. So
awesome. Give me 1 second. I'm having some audio issues for whatever reason. I'm like hearing you delayed like about 30 seconds in my head.